Okay, welcome to the Pisces Zodiac reading for the month ahead. Regardless of when you find this reading, it should be timed for you. So I'm hoping Pisces is doing well at the moment. Okay. So Pisces could be dealing with a difficult decision to make at the moment. They're not really sure what way to go. They're not sure what would be helpful, what would not. It feels like a lose-lose situation, or there's a lot of anxiety around any situation. It seems like there's an attachment to an outcome here, or that no matter what they do, there will be some sort of consequence regardless of how they try to navigate the situation. They're looking for the best way out, and they can't see one way being better than another. I kind of get the feeling of Pisces being in checkmate. Now, it looks like when you are finally able to take a new, take any sort of movement, make any sort of decision here, that it'll allow a lot more new life to come in. For some of you, you may require some type of fire energy to come through to really help you make this decision. And I don't know with that fire what that looks like for each person, so I'll let you make that decision. It could be passion, or it could be you know, raw feelings, like anger or something. It's hard to say. I'm not normally I don't know, I guess there's no judgment here. When I say anger, it could be something like standing up for yourself. Now, we also have the Hermit here with Virgo showing up, and the Magician can be representative of Mercury, so it could be Virgo or Gemini, but Virgo and Pisces actually share the same axis, so there could be Virgo-like qualities, energies that need to be embraced here, because it's like when this new journey starts, it might be a deeper, more introspective journey, or you might actually come into contact with a person that will help mentor you for Pisces. For others of you, it may actually be a Virgo that comes in to help show you something or illuminate something. I feel like underneath all of this, the main thing that the underlying energy here is going to be transmuting energies. So being able to make that connect and shift between damned if you do and damned if you don't, to actually taking action on some sort of new journey, even if it looks like there's nothing solid there to back it, just to actually make any kind of move, to then be able to move forward. Some of you may feel like other people's energy, paying attention to what you're doing, or trying to, I don't know, maybe a level of judgment or expectation or something like that, or just trying to see what you're up to. And I feel like here you are blind. Here's Pisces blindfolded, but I feel everybody else's energy around me peering in. And I wonder if that's something that's making it harder for you to make this decision, because there's so many eyes on you or this situation or something. There might not be, but it might just feel like that to you. I keep getting an energy pulling on me, and it's like there's something about you that they can't work out. They're like, where does this fire come from? What is this weird, creative, new way of living? It's like they want to learn about it. So whether it's Pisces is learning about something new and teaching someone, or vice versa, or they decide they want to go in a new direction and then they find a mentor of some kind. This looks like embodying a new passion. I feel like it's going to help really drive you. It will be like a really motivating factor. For some of you, may be coming into contact with some type of energy worker who helps transmute as you're working your way through this journey. And it seems like they're quite a giving person. It wouldn't surprise me if this person gives more than they take. And it's good to be mindful that there's equal give and take, or there's like reciprocity in this relationship, because I feel other people have tried to take from them before and they remember this, and I feel like they have the memory of an elephant and they will never forget. It's very rare, I think, that people are able to take from this person without this person realizing at some point in time. And once that boundary has been, once that trust has been abused, that tap turns off. For some of you, this may be a message for you to make sure that you're being discerning and honoring your own boundaries, and either pulling back how much you're giving to people unless there is some type of reciprocity here. For some of you, it's I feel like because you've been quite giving in the past and that trust has been abused, you might have a tendency to get in your head or to be distrustful of other people moving forward. And there's really a message here that you're not in that circumstance or situation anymore, and it's okay for you to, you know, look through a new lens of where you are now, despite, you know, any conditioning or trauma-related perspective here, so that when you move forward and we come into contact with good people again, we're able to freely give and receive without any sort of expectation of harm. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you're quite wise, like through the experiences that you've had, and that you're much better at being able to tell who, like you're much better at being able to see the earlier signs of this stuff playing out, so that you can nip it in the bud now, where earlier you may not have had that same ability. Okay. Spirit wants you to trust, have patience, and embrace sensuality. But I feel like this Taurus card coming out, this person could also, either you or this other person could embody some Taurus attributes as well. I think Spirit really just wants you to have trust and patience. So patience in yourself and trusting the process in the universe that everything will work out. I think another thing that they're saying is to just look at like the beauty in life. And that's an easier way for you to like move forward out of that old energy, because it looks like you're actually surrounded by beauty. And although beauty is in the eye of the beholder, it is all around us. Okay, that was a really quick one, Pisces. I feel like the only other thing that I can say is that there's probably a level of like mutability here playing out between you and this other person. So it could be like a theme of something in your life in terms of like shadow work, or something that you're working towards is you may not feel like you have a strong sense of self at different times. Or you may feel like you come off as more of a chameleon, or you don't know how to stand strong in one energy regardless of who you're in front of. And that can just kind of be like a defensive type or a coping mechanism when we've been placed in environments that's unsafe to be ourselves. So I feel like they're asking you to have kindness and compassion for yourself. And I was just hearing there's like a song that says, every rose has its thorns. So, you know, they're there for a reason, to keep the good things safe. Yeah. Okay, that's everything. Thank you for joining us today, Pisces. Hopefully this was helpful in some way, and I'll see you all in another reading.